Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fada Nabila. I'm from class 4A. Today I will be sharing my thoughts on three current issues that have sparked public discussion. For the first issue, let's talk about the implementation of account-based ticketing for public transportation in Indonesia. The idea of fully digital payment system sounds great, especially for improving efficiency and integration. But is Indonesia truly ready for it? I don't think Indonesia is fully ready for this yet. Many people, especially the elderly, may struggle with digital payments, and some areas still have limited internet access. Instead of making things easier, it could create new problems. That's why I think the government should still allow other payment options while slowly introducing this system. This way, everyone can use public transportation without problems. So now let's move on to the next issue. Are the today's children really tell me are slower at thinking compared to the past? This debate resurfaced when Dedi Mulyadi expressed surprise at how some high school students struggled with basic counting. Actually, education today encourage students to think critically, but in reality, not all schools can fully support this approach. Some still use traditional teaching methods, making students rely more on memorizations instead of the real problem solving. At the same time, technology makes information so easy to access that many students don't feel like I don't think to think deeply. They just search to answer instantly. So it is really the student fault, or do they simply not get enough opportunities to train their thinking skills? Instead of blaming them, we should focus on improving the way they learn so they truly understand, not just memorize or just rely on the quick answer. For the last issue, I want to talk about something that's been trending lately in Indonesia. That is hashtag kabur aja dulu. This press has been everywhere, and even international media have started paying attention to it. But what does it what doesn't really mean, and why are so many young people talking about leaving the country? So basically, hashtag kabur aja dulu is the way for young Indonesian to express their frustration. Many of them feel like staying in Indonesia won't give them the opportunities they need, so they looking for change to work or life abroad instead. There are a lot of reasons why this is happening. The first one is limited jobs, high youth unemployment. There is 17.3%, and government policies that don't prioritize young people push them to look elsewhere. So, for many, going abroad seems like the best option. Even the international media have covered this trend, especially after some big government decisions. For example, President Prabowo's plan to spend $28 billion per year on a free lunch program led to huge budget cuts for the higher education. This caused massive protests known as Dark Indonesia, where students voiced their concern about the country's direction. This whole hashtag kabur aja dulu trend isn't just about wanting to leave, but is a sign that young people are losing hope in the system. The so if the government wants young people to stay, they need to create real opportunities through better education, jobs, and support. So hashtag kabur aja dulu isn't just a joke or random trend. It's reflect to the real concern about the future. If we want young people to believe in Indonesia again, we need to give them reasons to stay. Maybe that's enough for me. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.